Hi, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to use the basics of EP Studio, including how to edit and use our existing EP made lessons.
Navigate to the Content tab at the top of your dashboard. Our content library has two modes: Browse mode, which is what allows you to see the existing assignable content, and Edit mode, which will open up the editable portion of the content library. Ensure that the subject at the top is the one that you want to be working in. Down the left, you will see any featured content, any content that you and your colleagues have already created, and EP content, which is the same as what you will see in Browse mode. At the top here, you will see the types of content that you can create using our studio. Once clicked into a lesson, a panel on the right will appear and will give you information about that particular lesson, including who has access to it and its creation date. It will also allow you to preview the lesson from here. To edit existing content, firstly, find the lesson that you want to customize and click on the three dots to the right of the screen. Click Customize. If you click Add to My Content, this will only allow you to see this lesson until you choose to share it. If you create a new folder or add to an existing folder, this will be visible to all staff in your school. Here, for the information slides, you can copy, edit, and remove individual slides. By clicking Section Options, you can delete the entire section, rename the section, and choose whether the section is optional for students. If you want to add more information to this section, click Add Slide at the bottom of the section. You can now choose how this new slide will be formatted by selecting one of these options. You can embed information and media by dragging and dropping one of these components into the slide. You can add text, images, videos, annotated texts, audio clips, PDFs, embed internet links including Google Drive, and YouTube videos. Once you are finished, click Save Slide. Here we are in a short answer question section. Click on the section options to edit some of the marking criteria. You can copy, remove, or edit this question. Click Edit Question. On the left, you can see the components that you can add to your slide. Hover over the components in the slide and click the X to delete them. You can edit the existing components by hovering over them and clicking Edit in the top left corner. To embed more supporting information and media, drag and drop a component into the slide. You can also add or change the type of short answer question being asked by dragging and dropping one of the following short answer question formats into the slide: multiple choice, fill in the gaps, annotated answers, or a highlighter. Hovering over each of these components will give you an explanation of what it entails. Click on any component to open it up and change the way it's set up. Let's add and change a fill in the gaps question as an example. Drag the component into the slide and the edit box will automatically appear. You have two choices to present to your students: to drag and drop words from a list, or to give blank text boxes for them to type into. Type in the sentence that you want them to complete. Highlight the word or words that you want to be drag and drop options and click the plus button. On the right, you have some variable options. You can add alternative answers that could also be correct and add incorrect answers called distractors to help challenge your students. If you click on the text box, then you can select the words that will be replaced by a blank text box. Add optional answers or distractors in and space them out with a comma. Click on Explanation at the top to see what will appear for your students to help guide them when they get a question wrong. You can edit this too. Click Preview to view and interact with this question and answer. Once you have finished editing, click Save Question on the top right of the screen. Now we are in a long answer section. Once again, click Edit Question. On the left, you can drag and drop the same information and media components that we saw before. Where this differs is your options for extended response questions. You have 5 options: long answer, file uploader, working formula, scratchpad, or audio recorder. Let's add an audio recorder as an example. Drag and drop the component into the slide. You have two options. Select the one appropriate for your question. If you select a quick recording, you can provide an audio model answer. The audio recorder is built into the EP platform, so no external devices or software are required. A common use for the audio recorder feature is to supplement the long answer response. This can be a great option for students who are better at verbalizing their answers. By editing the existing long answer response, you can change or remove the expectations of the answer. If this is an optional response for your students, then remove the expectation. By clicking on Student Marking Criteria, you can also add specific self-marking instructions for your students to view before self-marking. Once again, preview the question and click Save Question when you are happy. Finally, click on Add Existing Questions to add whole lessons or sections from any other lessons in the content library. You can preview specific questions by clicking into the section, tick the box next to a section or question to include it. Once you're done, click Confirm Selection and everything you selected will be imported. Repeat this action as many times as you like. Finally, click Save on the top right of the screen.
Thank you for watching our tutorial on how to navigate the basics of EP Studio. EP Studio is comprehensive, so if you need a more in-depth professional development session, please reach out to your key contact at EP to help.